Welcome to the second of three specifically targeted ideas that I had for the blog. Now, I am wearing something I wore last week. You notice that. It's because when I started writing the first part, after I published it, I thought, there's more. I'm missing something. And so when it became there was a second part to it. Then the third part. Think about it in three. But I did this in three separate pieces because nobody wants to read a big long blog or watch a big long video. So this is episode 2, entry number 145, called Memories or Dreams. Now, following up a bit from last week's train of thought, I was reminded of something else that I'd read somewhere. Quote, I want to die with memories, not dreams. End quote. I don't know who said that. My first husband and I had a lot of dreams. We were young and we had our whole lives ahead of us. It was until we didn't. We dreamed of taking trips together, buying a house, and just getting older together. I dreamed of living in a beautiful Santa Barbara estate like the ones where I provided security. And many of those estates were owned by members of the entertainment industry. I worked 2 full-time jobs and went to college until I burned out of school and had to focus on paying the rent living in Santa Barbara bungalow. My dream of acting and being on set, even as an extra, I put that aside. I focused on getting a better paying job so I didn't have to work too. I acquiesced and settled into stability and normalcy. And I kind of liked it there. It was comfortable. I had my man, we had our dogs, we had a home we enjoyed living in, and we both excelled in our chosen paths of stability. Now eventually we took small trips together. Through some work success, we managed to get enough money to buy a home. Now, it wasn't Santa Barbara estate, but it was ours. And when he got sick, we shifted all of our dreams. The only dream we had was to make him better. But after he died, so did I. And so did our dreams. All of those things that we someday do were suddenly unattainable. And after he died, I realized those trips and those years that we spent together, we hardly took any photos together or of each other. We had architecture and landscape, and those pictures were filling up the boxes, but so few of the memories we shared with each other made it into that box of photographs. So by the time I married the second time, I knew what I wanted. I wanted to focus on memories of him and eventually our children. I wanted to collect memories because I knew dreams were impossible to maintain. I don't know that I ever fully regained my ability to dream, but I eventually learned that I could take steps forward towards what I want until someday to take a leap. Now, when I was traveling for work all the time, I was missing a lot of memories at home. Birthdays on Zoom, not the same thing. But I was making them on the road. And in 2013, I wanted to make some memories with the family because, frankly, I wanted the kids to remember who I was, and with an epic role. Since I was gone so much, I was certain they would not remember who I was. So I took this pointsider and I booked some first-class memories to go to Europe for a few weeks. We saw the Harry Potter studio, a lot of London, Wicked at the Apollo Victoria. We took the train to Paris and explored the catacombs and the Tour d'Eiffel. And then we took an overnight train to Florence, Italy, and marveled at Michelangelo's David, and ate one of the best meals ever at Bucamario. Memories, you bet. And it was seared into our brains. My kids will remember me. 4 months later, my husband died. I realized I wasn't making memories for me, I was making memories of him. Life has a way of throwing a curve at you. But I had those memories. I had photos, I had videos, I had tactile memories. Nowadays, memories are my focus. I used to dream of acting 30 some odd years ago, and now I get to act. I get the experience and the memories because I took the steps to do so. I took action to pursue memories. And instead of wishing I could do something. So, chase your dreams. Take steps to make memories to get to your dream. If your dream is to be a painter, take a class, buy a smock, go to the craft store and buy a canvas of paints. Just work on it. And if your dream is to run a puppy daycare, start researching what's needed. Work on a business plan. Think of a name and start making it real. Action toward a dream helps you feel more fulfilled, confident, and in control of our life. It helps give us positive impacts on our mental and emotional health. Studies have shown that people who set and achieve goals are happier and healthier than people who don't. Now remember, you don't have to be shackled to what your past was. You get to decide where to go from here. And here's my point. As I'm sitting here in the middle of the Western Caribbean Ocean, making memories with my kids and people important to them, on a ship named Dream. Dreaming is